Archaeology to discover the end of destroyed people. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
قل سيروا في الأرض ثم انظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
Say, travel through the earth, and look how was the end of the disbelievers.
قل سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المجرمين.
Say, travel through the earth, and look how was the end of the criminals.
قل سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبل كان أكثرهم مشركين.
Say, travel through the earth, and look how was the end of those who were before. Most of them were polytheists. The Arabic phrase, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانظُرُوا كَيْفَ, translated as, say, travel through the earth and look how, is used in only 4 verses in the Quran. In these 3 verses, the phrase is used in conjunction with the words كَانَ عَاقِبَةً, was the end of, as a call to those who disbelieve to travel through the earth and look at the archaeological remains or ruins of perished people to discover how Allah destroyed them. The 4th reference to this phrase is found in verse 29-20, the next poster. An image from Pompeii, a ruined Roman city near modern Naples, in the Italian region of Campania. It was destroyed and completely buried during a catastrophic eruption of the violent Mount Vesuvius on the 24th of August, 79 AD. The volcano buried Pompeii under many meters of ash, and it was lost for 1,600 years, before its accidental rediscovery in 1748. Since then, its excavation has provided an extraordinarily detailed insight into the life of a city at the height of the Roman Empire. Today it is one of the most popular tourist attractions of Italy. Archaeology to discover the origin of man. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
أولم يروا كيف يبدئ الله الخلق ثم يعيده إن ذلك على الله يسير. قل سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف بدأ الخلق ثم الله ينشئ النشأة الآخرة إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
Have they not seen how Allah originates the creation and then repeats it? Certainly that is easy for Allah. Say, travel or move through the earth and look how He originated the creation. Then Allah constructs the final creation. Verily, Allah is capable of everything. When the statement, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانظُرُوا كَيْفَ بَدَأَ الْخَلْقِ, say, travel or move through the earth and look how He originated the creation, and the above verse 29-20 is taken in conjunction with the previous 3 statements, قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةً, say, travel or move through the earth and look how was the end of, in verses 6:11, 27:69, and 30:42 on the previous poster, one can clearly see that it must also be a call to those who disbelieve to travel or move through the earth and look at the archaeological remains or fossils to discover how Allah originated man. The second part of this verse states that after looking at the remains and discovering how Allah originated man, it should become evident that Allah is surely capable of producing the final creation, or resurrection. Archaeologists throughout the world have discovered thousands of fossilized bones from several different humankind species. Humankind and periods of extinction. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا.
Has there come upon humankind a period from a long span of time when he was nothing mentioned? The above verse is the first verse in the chapter entitled Al-Insan, Humankind. In this verse, Allah brings to our attention the question of whether there has been a period of time since the beginning of the creation of humankind when humankind became extinct. The answer to this question is given towards the end of this chapter in verse 76-28, or the next poster. An early Islamic scholar also indicated that for the above verse to make sense linguistically, humankind must have been in existence for this period of extinction to come upon them. وغير مفهوم في الكلام أن يقال أتى على الإنسان حين قبل أن يوجد وقبل أن يكون شيئا. The Arabic word al-dahr, translated as a long span of time, has no limit in the context of this verse. وأما الدهر في هذا الموضع فلا حد له يوقف عليه. Ernest Mayr, an evolutionary biologist for almost 70 years, states in his book What Evolution Is the following scientific observation. Whenever we look at the living biota, discontinuities are overwhelmingly frequent. The discontinuities are even more striking in the fossil record. New species usually appear in the fossil record suddenly, not connected with their ancestors by a series of intermediates. Removal and complete replacement. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالهم تبديلا.
It is we who created them, and we have strengthened their joints, and when we will, we replace the like of them, a complete replacement. Verse 76:28 appears towards the end of chapter Al-Insan, Humankind. It indicates that human evolution occurs through the complete replacement of one human species with another. When this verse is taken in conjunction with verse 76:1 of the same chapter on the previous poster, one can clearly see that those periods of time when humankind became extinct occurred between the complete removal of one human species and their replacement by a similar yet new human species. The Arabic phrase shadadna asrahum, translated as strengthen their joints, seems to imply the ability to walk upright. Abu Huraira wal Hasan wal Rabi' al-asr hiya al-mafasil. Skeletons of Neanderthal on the left and modern man on the right. Walking upright is one of the main characteristics that distinguish humankind. Construction from earth and a single being. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
وهو الذي أنشأكم من نفس واحدة فمستقر ومستودع قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يفقهون.
And it is He who constructed you from a single being, so it is a settlement and a storage. We have explained in detail our signs for people who understand.
وإلى ثمود أخاهم صالحا قال يا قوم اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره هو أنشأكم من الأرض واستعمركم فيها فاستغفروه ثم توبوا إليه إن ربي قريب مجيب.
And to Thamud, their brother Salih, he said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other God except Him. He constructed you from the earth and settled you in it. So ask forgiveness of Him and turn unto Him repentant. Indeed, my Lord is near, responsive.
الذين يجتنبون كبائر الإثم والفواحش إلا اللمم إن ربك واسع المغفرة هو أعلم بكم إذ أنشأكم من الأرض وإذ أنتم أجنة في بطون أمهاتكم فلا تزكوا أنفسكم هو أعلم بمن اتقى.
Those who avoid great sins and shameful deeds, accept small faults, verily, your Lord is ample in forgiveness. He is more knowledgeable of you, for He constructed you from the earth, and when you were fetuses in your mother's bellies. Therefore do not ascribe purity for yourselves. He is more knowledgeable of who is best at guarding himself. The Arabic phrase, ansha'akum min, translated as, constructed you from, is used in the Quran in only 4 verses. In these 3 verses, in conjunction with nafsin wahida, a single being, i.e. Adam, and al-ard, the earth, the 4th occurrence of this phrase appears in verse 6:133 on the next poster. Throughout the Quran, the Arabic word ansha'a وأصل الإنشاء الإحداث يقال قد أنشأ فلان يحدث القوم بمعنى ابتدأ وأخذ فيه. أنشأ, translated as Constructed is always used in the context of starting a new creation, and never in the context of reproduction. For example, in verse 56:35, in reference to the creation of the women of paradise, we read, Inna ansha'nahunna insha'a, translated as, we have constructed them a new construction. Construction from extinct predecessor. In the Holy Quran, Allah says,
وربك الغني ذو الرحمة إن يشأ يذهبكم ويستخلف من بعدكم ما يشاء كما أنشأكم من ذرية قوم آخرين إنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين.
And your Lord is free of need, full of mercy. If He wills, He will remove you, and place as a successor after you whatever He wills, just as He constructed you from the descendants of other people. Verily, what you are being promised is coming, and you are not preventing it. These verses indicate that Allah can remove us and place a successor after us, another creation, just as He constructed us as a new creation from the descendants of a removed predecessor. The Arabic word ذُرِّيَّة وَأَصْلُ الذُّرِّيَّة فَعِيلَةٌ مِنَ الذَّرِّ, translated as descendants, signifies the final generation or end of the previous human species microevolution. This word also has the meaning of the smallest particle containing a lineage, or DNA. In the case of a removed predecessor, the only thing left behind is their remains containing their lineage, or their DNA. When the statement, أَنْشَأَكُم مِّن ذُرِّيَّةِ قَوْمٍ آخَرِينَ, constructed you from the descendants of other people, in verse 6:133, is taken in conjunction with the statement أَنْشَأَكُم مِّن نَفْسٍ وَاحِدَةٍ, constructed you from a single being, or Adam, and the statement أَنْشَأَكُم مِّنَ الْأَرْضِ, constructed you from the earth, in verses 698, 1163, and 53:32 on the previous poster, one can clearly see that we were created from a single being, or Adam, who was constructed from the earth, which must have contained the lineage remnants or DNA of the descendants of other people, or predecessors. Homo erectus is believed to be the direct predecessor to modern man. The fossils indicate that he walked upright, had facial and jawbone features similar to modern man, and a cranial capacity of 750 to 1,250 cubic centimeters.